Well, it's September 6th, and we are headed out to Babylon. If you've been following the story, you know we were here about a month ago. Our plan today is, right now we have the closest trail is about 46 yards from the tree we're wanting to hunt. So we created a mock scrape last time, and our plan is on this north wind, which is going to keep the scent out of the bedding area, we're going to go in and freshen this scrape and check the trail camera since we're going to be there. But we need the scrape to pull these deer to within 30 or 35 yards of us, and we're hoping that's what's going to happen. That's yet to be seen, but we're hoping that happens. While we're out and about and we got some free time, we'll probably check a few trail cameras, and you know, season's coming quick, and we're going to be in Colorado next week, so this is kind of our last chance, last hurrah to do our summer scouting, and next time you see us on video, we'll probably be actually hunting, so it's an exciting time of year. Well, I checked that card in the field, and it was full. There was 4,000 pictures on it. So we decided to pull that out of the area because we kind of know what's there, and we're just kind of getting greedy. And we decided to move this camera to a different piece of public somewhere. We're hoping that we can get that done today if there's enough time. In the meantime, we just pulled up, and we're going to go run in here as fast as we can, check this camera, and try to get somewhere to put this one out before dark. So let's roll.
All right, so we checked this camera last week, or probably 2 weeks ago really, and had a really blacked out foreground, really overexposed background. So we're going to do a little bit of something to change up the angle of the camera to see if we can't get some better shots, because we had a couple bucks on there, but you couldn't hardly tell what they were because they were so dark. So we're going to take in one of these hawk sticks, hang this thing up about 8 foot up in the air, and kind of point it down and see if we can't get a different perspective and a different lighting on the deer. Well, it's a blustery day. Woods are noisy. It's a good day to come out here and do this kind of work. We brought this other camera in that's a really good camera because we didn't know for sure if the one that we had hung was going to be taking good enough pictures. Kind of low quality, cheap camera, but that's what we run on public land a whole lot. Ends up it's taking pretty good pictures. We actually got a pretty good buck in the middle of the night on there, which tells us some things. There's a buck in that area, but he's not bedding anywhere close. So we'll probably push on back down in deep if we decide to come back and hunt that deer. But Tyler hung this camera in a pretty good spot, and it has paid off for us so far. So we decided to hang this camera up a little bit higher though, because we were really still getting some pretty underexposed shots of these deer and really bright lit backgrounds, and it was just playing tricks on our camera. So we decided to hang it up kind of high and then point it kind of down. That way we would get a little bit different angle and really try to avoid those deer that are so dark.
As Casey said, it's pretty blustery today, and when we first got in here, we heard some stuff. It sounded like things were running off, and we quickly realized it was things falling out of the trees. It was these beans, these locust pod beans, and I think they're moderately preferential. So what we're going to do is monitor with this camera and see if the deer are using it, and it could be a really good early season sit for us here because of these locust trees in here. So we're going to see.
All right, we came in here, it's about a month before season starts, and we have a decent idea that there might be some good deer using this area. It's a new area for us, but it's also a place that could have quite a bit of hunter pressure as well. So we're going to come in here, hang a camera higher up in this tree so it can monitor how much people are using in the area, and then also how the deer are crossing through here. So we've knocked two birds out with one stone. Probably won't get any daytime pictures of good bucks here, but maybe we can get some nighttime shots, and we'll be able to tell which direction they're coming from. That way we'll know how to track them back to either the food source they're heading to or to their bedding areas.